Hey guys, so this is the next video in my Living Sabbats series. Midsummer happened about a week ago today, last Saturday. Was it last Friday? Last Friday. So it's Saturday here. And so I'm doing my post about my experiences and reflections through the environment here, and my relationship with Midsummer through the tradition I belong to, and just personal practices. So Midsummer, for those that don't know, is the longest day of the year. It is when the sun is in its pinnacle of power. It is when the night is the shortest. So it is the counter Sabbat to Yule or midwinter, and it's the solstice, so the summer solstice. It is often seen as a time when the creatures of Fae and Fairy are very active and transferring through the world. It's the first Sabbat after Beltane, so it still has a bit of that carryover energy. It is also a time when people like to go to the beach, when people like to really enjoy summer. I've noticed that through Brisbane, that it gets to the point where lots of guys and girls are walking around in minimal clothing, so they may be in like shorts, and guys are often shirtless, girls may be walking around in like bikini tops or something like that. And yeah, it just gets to the point where everyone's basking in the joy that is sunlight and really reveling in that warmth and comfort that comes with that. Observations I've had and experiences through nature for Midsummer, it is the time when the bark falls. So it's when the trees are shedding the constricted bark that they pulled in over winter to keep themselves tight, and now they're coming through and they're shedding it all, and it's falling, and all this new flesh is coming through, so it's like they're shedding their skin. So it's really beautiful to watch that. Since Beltane, also I've noticed a lot of the flame trees, so there's two different varieties, I can't remember the names, but both of them are in bloom right now, so there's all these beautiful oranges and reds through the city. A lot of yellow flowers and plants are out right now as well, so like the honeysuckles are out, and a whole bunch of plants that I can't think, like there's lots of sunflowers out right now as well. Frangipanis are fully in bloom, so all the whites and the pinks are those, and like whites and yellows and all that sort of thing. So finding it's very much about whites and yellows for Midsummer, and oranges. So it's all those sort of colours that are associated with like fire and the sun and everything. Animal-wise, like lots of birds are very active right now. The insects, it's cicada season, so you can hear it in the background, hopefully. There's lots of cicada song happening with that. At this point in the tradition, in the Wildwood tradition, it is the time when the stag, the Lord of Light, and the wolf, the Lord of Darkness, come together and they meet, they battle, they make love unto each other. They pretty much, it's the transference of power. It's from when the stag is at the pinnacle of his power and the wolf is moving into the darker half of the year. So it's that transference of power there, and during like the battle or whatever happens, it's the time when the wolf takes of the stag and the stag becomes mortally wounded. So it's that time when the sun starts to lose its power, and it's reflected through that with the wolf taking or swallowing the sun and taking that power with him and leaving the stag dying. I found that for Midsummer, for me, it is very much about preparing yourself for the descent, for that dormancy, for being able to shed what you don't need, anything that may be holding you in place, may be constricting you, so that you can get ready to prepare yourself for that journey, for that time that you will take into the underworld and go through those darker cycles. And it's also a time to be happy and joyous and really be comfortable in your skin. And as you dance with merriment and joy and happiness, just let anything, any shadows, any doubts just fade away. Let the sun on the longest day blast it away. Bring light to all those shadows. and really just find your comfort within all this place and explore and be crazy, welcome the fae, have beautiful picnics, spend time with family and friends, because often here in Australia, Midsummer will be around Christmas, so it's the perfect opportunity for that. In the Northern Hemisphere, of course, it would be around June, middle of the year, so it's even a perfect time for that. Maybe do like a Christmas in July sort of thing, but have like Midsummer or whatever, and just really get together with friends and your deities, your allies, get it out into the environment, go explore, find connections, leave offerings places, just really go out there and have fun, enjoy the sun while you still have it before it starts to lose its power, before it starts to fade and the nights become longer and the days become shorter. So yeah, that's kind of my Midsummer check-in vloggy-ness. I will hopefully in the next week or so record a bit of a Midsummer guided meditation, so you can I'll take you into the realm of Midsummer and you can explore your connection and perhaps find some personal gnosis, some knowledge, some information there, and just really find out what is Midsummer to you. So that's it for this one. So much love and blessings everyone, and blessed be. Bye.